Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and Friends.
Welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends, produced by Michael Leonetti. Sandy Kastel has been entertaining audiences for years on stage, screen, radio, and television. And for the next 60 minutes, she'll be talking with local and international performers, artists, authors, celebrities, and more, with special features like women in music and arts, shopping at Smith's, cooking with Chef Michael, and staying fit and fabulous forever. Now, let's bring on the host. Here is Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and good morning, and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. Oh my gosh, we got a great crowd today. We've got a couple on the way.
We've got a gang today.
Yeah, that's right. We've got Suzanne Gibson, and we've got, she is one of the Rich Rizzo Las Vegas Follies dancers. That's right. Also, we've got Bobby Brooks Wilson. Hi, Bobby. How you doing?
Hey, I'm glad to be here. How you doing, Sandy?
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Also, we've got Chef Michael.
Thank you.
And on their way in their car, driving and trying to get here, are T-Fox.
That's right.
The new Las Vegas Entertainer of the Year. Oh, my gosh.
I know.
And Rich Rizzo's coming with him. Oh, my gosh. So we're going to have a fun day today. Also, Michael, you've got a card in your hand. What's that card for?
It's a card for the old folks home.
Are you sending a shout out to the old folks home? Are you calling for a reservation?
I'm going to check myself in. John seen me walk up the steps today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Listen,
God,
I'm going to get you a cane pretty soon, you know. And
well, I got to go get Advil. She told me about Advil.
well, I gave him some. I gave him some ibuprofen this morning.
That's good. No, that's good.
Yes, it is.
It takes away the swelling.
Because it takes down the swelling. And she knows as a dancer.
Yes.
Had the same problem.
I got to tell you, the other thing is, we've all told him, ice, baby, ice it. Yeah. Does he listen? I say, did you ice it? Oh, yeah, 4 times I iced it. Really? How come you're still limping around? I had the same thing happen last week. You know, I had, in fact, I'm going back to dance class today. I'm so excited. Well, with Angelo Moyo over at Backstage Dance Studio.
Angelo.
Oh, yeah.
Smile.
And
You'll be smiling.
I know. Always smiling with Angelo. And the thing of it is, of course, we were filming for Stay Fit and Fabulous forever. And I was doing a lot of dancing. Well, I think I twerked a little something in my knee.
Were you twerking?
So I was twerking.
Twerk? Your knees?
Something like that.
Something I like
She
to
was
see.
twerking.
And so last week I thought I'd better take it easy. So I didn't go to dance class last week, but I am so eager to get back today with Angelo Moyo and the gang over there. We did a video for the TV show, and it was so wonderful. We had a lot of the dancers from the dance studio, from my class in it, and so it should be a lot of fun. Of course, we haven't done any editing yet because we're still waiting, to get all of our segments done. And Chef Michael, you're so quiet over there.
Well, every time I jump in, you bust my hump.
Well, I figured every once in a while it's okay for me to talk a little bit too, But anyway, good morning, everybody. And I just want to say, Chef Michael's always teaching us how to learn to cook Italian style for your family and friends. And he gives you simple lessons with 5. Is it 4 or 5? 4 or 5. Easy.
The spices.
And what are they? Salt, pepper, parsley, garlic.
What the hell you asking me a question for and I can't answer?
Well, you were too slow, And I got to tell you, Michael, you got to be faster if you're going to get in on this conversation. He's leaving. He's walking out the door.
He's limping out the door.
What I'd like to do is invite everybody to call us at 702-731-1230. That's 702-731-1230. And ask Chef Michael about his South Philadelphia recipes, and he will give you his secret to success.
That's right.
Cooking Italian with only 4 spices. Almost everybody has these in their kitchen. Because I don't know if everybody has garlic.
It was funny. Somebody said to me, Mike, I got to ask you a question.
I hope not.
They said, how'd you get so rich? I said, I robbed the bank. Yeah, I robbed the bank. I'm looking at this kid over there. I never seen a guy in my life look like his father as much as you do.
Thank you.
You look exactly...
He probably hears that all the time.
Yeah, I do.
No, I'm serious. You look, honestly and truthfully, You know what I mean? Like my son looks exactly
Just like Michael.
Just
really?
like
Yes,
you know what I mean? And my son lost his hair at an early age. And when I went back and see
So
the
he really
kid, they
looks
thought
like
he
him.
was my brother. You know what I mean? I said, "Holy camoli!" I said, "What are you talking about? It's my son. What are you nuts?" Because my son's 45.
Yeah, we
But
all look alike. All
but
the kids look alike. So.
What's that?
Yeah.
All the
do.
kids, boys and
Really?
girls, the men and the women, the boys and girls, all look alike. They have
Really?
strong genes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, that's like George
I stand
Foreman's
next to my
kids.
sisters, and I'm like, and we.
Well, at least you weren't all named the same thing, like George, and George,
Well,
and George.
we do have Jackie Wilson the fifth.
Oh, the fifth.
Yeah, because
Wow,
my
'cause he's the fourth.
dad was actually Jackie Wilson Jr. Nobody knew that.
Wow.
He was actually the junior.
Well, what happened to the third?
The third is in Atlanta. The fourth is in Detroit. The fifth is in Atlanta.
Well, I thought that was supposed to be a generational thing, not
It's a generation thing.
Oh, so it is. Okay,
Yeah.
so it is. But okay, so
yeah, it is a generation thing.
yeah. Well, that's cool.
It's
Yeah.
just he had a lot of kids. You know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, the door just opened, and guess who just walked in? It's the entertainer of the
Mr. Fox.
year from Las Vegas, Mr. T. Fox. Oh my gosh.
Hello, T.
How are you doing today?
I am doing fabulous.
You are bright.
I'm bright.
You are bright. Look at you. You match
Chef
my
Mike
dress.
here.
See my dress? I've got all these pinks and purples and
Yeah, go
lavenders,
look at
and then
it.
so
She's
in fact,
looking
I think I'm
pretty
gonna
hot
unzip
there
it a little bit.
today.
Yeah,
You know, I
it's
got a
warm
jock
over here.
strap on that's red. You like to see it? I
No. That's okay. Hold back, Michael.
That's for
Yeah, it's
after
okay.
the show, right?
I got to tell you, everybody can watch Chef Michael preparing
Yes.
5 dishes on Shopping at Smith's on YouTube, and you can stay posted for more about our upcoming TV show, which is going to start in October,
Right.
where Chef Michael will go into the kitchen with Tuscany Grill's very own Chef Jerry to prepare your favorite Italian recipes and desserts. Of course, Jerry's the one preparing the desserts, not Chef Michael,
Well, I don't,
because he doesn't do
can't get a
desserts.
word in.
Well, I know you don't do desserts.
Jerry,
You
to
eat
me,
them, but you don't do them, cook them,
is
bake
a
them.
lot of people say chef. In Vegas, I get such a kick out of that. The guy said, "I'm a chef."
Michael.
They're chef. You're a cook. You're not a chef. I love that. It's like a paramedic. You know what I'm trying to say? Say, I'm a doctor. No, you're not a doctor. You're a paramedic.
Paramedic.
Right. This guy, Jackie Wilson's son's taking pictures of people. I'm over here on television. We're on TV over here. What's going on, big?
That's okay. It makes it
What's up,
interesting.
Wilson?
I'm tweeting it out.
All right.
Tweeting it out.
Yeah,
Tweeting it out.
That's what I do.
Let me-
You know what? Speaking of baking, Michael, guess what I get to do today after dance class?
What's that?
Lisa Grosso.
Not the Grossos, the billionaires.
Lisa Grosso.
The billionaires.
I think Madeline Schenkel is
Not
going
Madeline.
to join us.
She's a trillionaire.
And Pirko
Kachillionaire.
Vesenan, Jolé's wife, and myself are going to go over to Diana Pascal's, to Dr. Perry's
Billionaires.
house, and we are going to make biscotti.
Yay!
Biscotti.
love it.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, biscotti that you dunk in
Well,
your coffee or your
yes,
tea.
it's an Italian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Italian,
it's very good. And you make it with anise, or you can put chocolate chips, or you can put all kinds of things in it. And it lasts. You make them, and they're kind of hard. Once you get them done, they're
Right.
kind of hard. And then you save them, and you use them to dunk into your coffee and your tea, and they soften up. Of course, you
Right,
eat them.
right. They're
And
wonderful.
so
They're
good. So,
wonderful.
and Diana's recipes is amazing.
She's incredible.
So
She's
we're
a great,
excited about
great
that.
baker. But I'm excited.
So we get to go baking.
I'm very excited because tomorrow we will be performing at the Tuscany,
Yes.
Tomorrow. Go ahead, Michael.
the Tuscany Grill in Henderson, with the boys, which is great.
With the boys.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's with Lou and Mike and Jerry. And again, I'm going to say, and that's the
nicest
reservation.
guys in
nicest
town.
guys in town. I got to tell you something, T. You'd appreciate this because we left Sienna's. So we went up over there, and I got to tell you something. The last time I was treated in the entertainment business with the courtesy and respect that the Dunes gave me is these guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went up there,
Wow.
and when I was at the Dunes, they first of all, them days in the 70s, you know who was running the
good
town.
stuff, yes.
The good stuff. And them guys really bend over backwards. Me and
right.
Sandy go up there with Perko and Jolie.
That's right.
This guy has got the #1, and I'm going to tell you something. No BS. This meatballs, neck and neck with mine. I'm telling you.
yeah, neck and
Take
neck.
it. I'm telling you something. This guy ain't no joke. Neck and neck. I'm telling you.
Saying something.
Okay, this guy's not even Italian. That's the best part of it. This guy. And I got to tell you, and they went up here, and Lou and Mike, these kids bending over backwards. Mike, where do you want the seats? Where do you want the Grossos to sit? I said, no, listen, I appreciate. You know what I mean? I was appreciative.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I almost was in tears how these people treated us.
Yeah, because
So-
every seat there, every seat
Yeah,
in
all
that
the seats are
restaurant,
good.
they can all see us, I mean,
Right.
if they're in the booths, they're going to have to lean out a little bit. But I got to tell you, that whole middle section is all tables. It's all round tables. So everyone will be able to see us.
so
Then they
meanwhile,
turned around and said,
whatever.
the band, we're going to feed the band.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is nice, you know what I mean? A lot of guys, they don't. Yeah, the band.
don't feed
Yeah,
the band.
we'll give you 50% off. These guys, they're a class act. They're East Coast. See, there's all kind of Italians.
Yes.
There's West Coast and there's East Coast. These East Coast guys from my neighborhood.
Yes.
Going into their place,
The
it's
Philly
like going
boys.
into their Philly
That's
boys.
right,
It's like
that's
going
right.
into their house. They really treat you phenomenal. I'm telling you, if you get a chance, you'll love these guys. The room, it looks like in Rome. It's phenomenal.
wow.
Phenomenal location.
Yeah, Bob.
And then on the 19th of October.
Okay.
19th of October.
We're not the 5th.
That's
we
right.
pulled the show from Siena.
Okay.
Well,
and
yeah, we had to move it,
We
so.
moved it, and we went to the Canyon Gate Country Club.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because now I could put more
love it
people
there.
in,
More people.
sit down dinner,
Right.
16-piece orchestra.
Yeah.
It's going to be filmed
Yeah.
for our television show.
That's right, that's
so there's a
right.
lot of great things that are happening.
Oh,
We're
that
very
is so
and we're excited
fabulous.
today because I was instructed that you won the Entertainment of the Year.
I
Entertainment, Las Vegas
cannot
Entertainment.
believe the blessings of that, and that happened in a very wild way because I had no idea. All the entertainers was there, from Clint Holmes to Earl Turner to some of the greats there, from Phil Flower. I mean, and I'm just sitting there and waiting, and I was really supposed to be coming to entertain with you guys that evening, matter of fact.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I called Sandy, and Sandy says, "Will you stay and get your award?"
I said, "You
so
gotta
she
pick up
spoke it
that
into the
award."
universe. So
How did you get that?
I knew.
How did you get the entertainment?
Well, it's fan based. Basically, for 2.5 weeks, they put it out on the internet to let everybody know to vote. And as people vote, I'm blessed. I have 80,400 on my mailing list, which has been unbelievable.
80,400. Oh my
80,400 since
God.
the days
I hate to
of
mail
Tropicana
Christmas cards.
and a hallway.
On your Facebook? Is that on your Facebook?
It's actually it's
you just
my email. It's my
blast,
email. My
right.
Facebook. I'm on my second 5,000.
Is your second? So is
Yeah.
that what you did? You just started another one so you could get.
yeah, I started another one. When you guys are full, you just start another one and you just keep pushing it because PR is everything as
T,
well.
you know it's no
Yes, sir.
joke,
no
no
joke.
secret.
No secret.
that Sandy and I are going to buy a supper club.
Yes.
There's no okay,
And I'm chipping in.
What? When you got to open with a half a milk, kid, if you want to jump in with me. All right.
I got big boys with me too.
He's got big
So do
boys,
I,
got the
buddy.
boys.
So do I. So anyway,
We're gonna have a lot of big boys there.
We got some big boys. We need all the big boys.
So I said to Sandy, I said, Sand, I think it's time to stop the jive.
yes.
You know what I mean? And it's nice that I'm making a bundle of money for everybody, but let's do something different. And I'll tell you the reason why that I really want to
We
do
have
this.
a vision.
Why?
Yeah,
There's
we
a
have
vision that I have. Do you remember the Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo show?
Oh, I love
Remember the stage that they had when you went in and
The
they had
Copacabana.
the right, and they had the stage, you
Yes.
know, with the curtain, with the big
Right.
band, and then it was like maybe a half a foot up, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
down was this stage where dancers could be. It was
That's
the
right.
40s.
That's right.
The way clubs used to look in the 40s.
Yeah.
I know exactly the style that I want to go.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because let me tell you something.
And I've got the curtains.
right.
Are we talking supper club too?
Supper club.
Yeah,
yeah.
supper club.
Yes, yes.
There is absolutely no
Right.
venue for guys like myself, for Sandy,
That's right.
for T. Fox,
Right.
and a gajillion other guys that's in this town. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
That's true.
And it's sad. It really sad because the vision of what I have, the guys my age, they're retired and their sons are taking over. So what they wanted to do wasn't what Vegas used to be.
Yes.
Vegas was the lounges, the swing. There's
Right.
so
Right.
much great
Yes.
entertainment.
It was
And I
so
said,
much
Sandy,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have a
Amazing.
good budget.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to have a light man, sound man, a crew, maitre d' at the door, low prices, no cover, no minimum. Food, I'm going to knock your eyes out of your head when it comes to food. You ain't going to
Holy
touch me.
cow.
Y'all hear that out
You know
there?
what I mean? And do something a little bit different
Yes.
to really bring
Back
not
the
only
nostalgia of what
of
Vegas
what
used to
Vegas,
be.
because these people are still here,
Right.
and there's really no
It's
place to
changing.
do them. Like you don't
No.
wear a tuxedo
No.
and walk out with sneakers. You put a pair of patent leathers
That's
on.
right.
So it's the full package. And
Right.
and we're working with Sandy's
Yes.
associate for her hair. We had dinner with him last night.
Peter Anthony and Stephanie over at Let's Talk About Your Hair.
who has
Yes.
the number
Yeah.
one
Oh, yeah.
number one hair salon.
Oh, yeah.
He has a 10,000 base customer base. The kid's incredible. His
12,000
place-
square square foot. Salon. Oh, it's
and
beautiful.
we're doing something
Yeah.
with him.
Yes.
He wants to do a meatball thing, like where we have the once a month. And kid's just a beautiful kid, tiny kid, nice kid. We went out. Where did we go last night to go eat? What was the name of that place?
Mastriani's.
Mastriani's.
I love it over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Great
like I
food.
said, we sat down, we enjoyed ourselves. I picked up a $300 tab, and there's no show. You don't try to say anything.
Yes.
I go to these restaurants, you sit down. Then where else did we go? The night before, we went to. Stop doing that to me. Where else did we go? Where else did we go? All right.
What happens
When?
with a dinner and a movie? What
When,
happens
Michael?
is that people have to go here and got to go there, and what happens?
We
is
went to the
that-
steakhouse. We went
yes.
to the
What steakhouse?
We went to T-Bone Steakhouse.
T-Bone.
Oh, y'all went to my place.
right, and it was
Yeah,
good.
we went to your place.
T-Bone, yeah.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. I know Chef Michael doesn't want to stop talking, but we do have sponsors,
Look
Michael.
who's talking.
And that's why we're here. So if you're just
We
tuning
love
in
you.
now, we are Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsor
We're having a ball.
with one of our guests, January Jones, who's going to be calling in. She's an author, and
exciting.
she's going to be talking to us soon, too. Be right
January
back.
Jones. I seen her. There was a fold out.
Hey.
To start your day, this is Sandy Castell and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Castell.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. We've got January Jones calling in on the phone. Hi, January. How are you?
I'm fine. Nice to be with you today.
Yeah, nice to be with you, too. We've got a full house here in the studio. We've got Rich Rizzo and the Las Vegas Follies. We've got Suzanne Gibson. And we've got Bobby Brooks Wilson. We've got the Las Vegas Entertainer of the Year, T. Fox. And, of course, we've got Chef Michael.
Okay.
So we got a full house here today. So,
Great.
So in January, I know you've got a couple different books here. You've got different things that you do. You've got blog talk radio. Tell us a little bit about your new book you got coming out.
Okay. Well, my last book that just came out is Priceless Personalities. And that book features 10 interviews that were taken from my radio show, January Jones Sharing Success Stories on iHeartRadio. And these are 10 people who are just unforgettable, and they've shared their struggles, their secrets, their stories, and I was thrilled to be able to share them with my listeners and with my fans. And the book now has just been brought out in audiobook, so you can get it in paperback, Kindle, and audio.
Well, January, we've got Chef Michael here with us. And, we always start out with a recipe from him. So I'm sure he wants to ask you about what your favorite Italian recipe is so he can give you a recipe for it.
Yes, January, how are you? I loved you. I seen your fold out. It was fantastic. And Playboy. It was incredible. Is this the same January? Oh, I'm sorry. I got the wrong. No, I'm only teasing you. I'm a comedian.
January.
I'm a comedian, so don't be offended. If you're sitting in an Italian restaurant, okay, and you opened up a menu, everybody, every nationality has something that they may like. What is your favorite dish, and what would you like? If I took you to dinner, what would you order?
Okay, well, we love escargot.
Ah.
Yeah. And we also love Caesar salad.
How exciting.
Yeah.
I
You like escargot. Well, escargot is really not it. But it's
no. But they do sometimes do stuffed escargot. They'll stuff mushroom.
Do you know what escargot is, honey?
Yes, I do.
What is
Snails.
it? That's right, and they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I love. When I was in the Caribbean, I looked at it, and I used to walk. I ate so much, I walked too slow.
Dip it in garlic.
It was great. But escargot, there's a thing called scungil. Scungili, they have them, and it's like escargot, but it's absolutely delicious. And but the Caesar salad, is that what you like? Is a Caesar salad?
Well, we like Caesar salad with salmon and poached salmon, cold poached salmon.
Oh, okay.
We just were at our friend's Italian couple, and he did a fabulous dish for us the other night. It was kind of like a veal parmesan, but instead of veal, he had chicken. And it was baked, and oh my gosh, it was wonderful. It was kind of a variation on veal parmesan.
And so is that your favorite? So if we're at a restaurant, because what I'm trying to do is give you a
Well, it's
recipe
getting
of
close
something
to being her favorite. I
that
can
you
tell
like.
that. Yeah.
So if you're in an Italian restaurant, what would you order? Besides Caesar salad, is there something that you would order like in an Italian?
Oh, if I were in an Italian restaurant, I probably would order veal parmesan.
There you
Veal
go.
Parmesan. Okay,
Go.
very simple to make. You get your veal, all right, and what you do is you bread it. Ever so gently, and you put the egg and you bread it, and then you put that on the side, and then you make yourself your sauce. You know, the real Italian good sauce that you make, and then it's the red sauce. And then what you do is you get your veal and you put it in a nice baking tray, and you add your sauce on top, and you add your Parmesan cheese and your mozzarella, which is the pizza cheese that they put on pizza, and a little bit of parsley, and you bake it ever so gently in the oven, okay, till it gets the cheese melts, and take it out very quickly. Don't leave it in the oven, because remember, veal will get tough if you overcook it, and the cheese will melt. So you want to get that nice moist flavor. So for veal Parmesan, that's it's like chicken Parmesan, same thing, because Parmesan in Italian means cheese. So that's exactly what Parmesan means. We usually say fromage. Fromage in Italian means cheese, but Parmesan, that's exactly what that is. So that's my recipe for today, and I like everybody to order it and send a bill to KLAV Radio, and Mr. Rich Rizzo will be happy to pay for everyone's dinner.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I mean, can I just say this? I mean that the food is what he just said. I'm sitting here right now. It's early in the morning, you guys, and
I know it's supposed to be
that would
breakfast
just
time.
be. I mean, it almost sounds like the ingredients of a show we just put together on Friday.
Oh, really?
Mark, where do you find brachol in this town?
I made
What
it.
Italian
I made
restaurant?
it. No, you know why they don't
restaurant,
make
when
it,
it
Lou?
comes.
Do you know why, Richie, they don't make it? I'll tell you why they don't make the brajol. For those that don't understand what brajol is in Italian, it's a flank steak, ladies and gentlemen. You can use it with steak, but it's flank, okay? And it's pretty expensive. It's not cheap. It's $11, $12, $13, $14, a big, thick piece of meat. And what you do is you pound it out as best as you can, okay? And then you stuff it. Now, once you lay the meat out, you add your Parmesan cheese, your fresh garlic. That's when I use fresh garlic. Fresh garlic, parsley, breadcrumb, okay? And then you roll it, and then you tie it with butcher string, and you fry it, and then you put it in the sauce. It takes 6 hours to make that brajol, but I'm telling you something, folks.
Oh my
for the Italian,
gosh,
it is
it is
incredible.
so
They don't
good.
do that, Rich, because a lot of people, number one, don't know it.
Can't
Number two, ain't
find
going to
it.
pay for it.
I know.
You know, a lot of people, they don't want to do it.
And you know, the first time I had it was with one of the agents that booked us back in Detroit, Michigan. He took us, and his girlfriend prepared it. You know, and it was that was the first time I ever had it, and I was so in love with it. And you're right. You go to a restaurant, you ask them for it, they don't make it, but they make it in New York. I've had it in New York. You know, but I don't know. But they do make it at Chef Michael's.
Yes, and that's one of the recipes that we're going to be doing, all that good stuff. We had a dinner Sunday, and Carl Grasso took the whole brajol.
Yeah,
I said, what a gavone this guy
Well,
is.
you know, you should have seen the rope.
Baluga.
Well, you know how he said wrap it up with some string? He used rope to wrap it up.
Well, not rope, it's butcher string.
And then it was pretty thick. And then you forgot you didn't snip it because you said it would fall apart.
It would.
It would have fallen apart. So
Right.
when Carl Grosso was going to get it, and he was grabbing it with the fork, and then Mary Lou was over there helping him, trying to get it disconnected because the rope was holding on to the whole thing. It was kind of a mess. Anyway, so it ended up all on his plate, and then Jimmy Mulador said, "Hey, I want some brajol," you know, and he goes, so he cut off some and gave it to him, you know.
You know,
They're
Rich,
the only
we're-
ones that had it.
We're doing a concert at the Canyon Gate Country Club
Yeah.
on the 19th of October.
October the 19th, yeah.
And it's going to be televised for our show.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know why, Richie, you don't take the gang to open up that show.
Ah.
I don't know why you don't take the gang.
First I've heard of it.
That's
Get up
right.
there
Nice
and
orchestra.
it's at the country club. It's a 16-piece orchestra.
Yeah.
Peter Pavone's with me. David DaCosta.
We couldn't get T Fox because he was already
T
booked.
Fox. This guy here, so independent. It's incredible.
He's got so many shows he's doing.
We got a whole cast right here.
Oh my God in heaven.
I know.
It's right here.
And right.
Yes.
The reason why I said that because
Yes.
it's going to be on a television show.
That's right.
And we would love to have you as our guest. But what
Oh,
a way
yeah,
let's
to
do it.
show that spot. If you want, I
Yeah,
would want
we'll see if we can work
to
something
open
out.
up, ladies and gentlemen, Rich
Yeah.
Rizzo, dancers.
opening.
But you got to take a look at the room up there because there's a rug up there, and that's what. That's the
Right.
problem.
Well, you know
They
one.
don't
It's
mind.
not so bad as that. Will they
It's a
work
flat
with?
road.
Will they work? I don't have charts.
Do it CD.
Working.
Open with a CD. Open with a CD. It doesn't make no difference.
See, Rich, what they really don't know is
that way you
that
know it's in the right time.
me and this guy here, Rich Rizzo, y'all don't even understand how wonderful this man is. Has teamed up to do something this coming up Friday
you
on
guys
the
are doing this
26th.
Friday, I know.
We're doing a show which we call the Celebration of Life. Mr. Chef Mike said one of the most wonderful things that he just said right now is they don't bring back the nostalgic of the shows anymore. And
But you're bringing it back.
We came back with an opportunity to have my beautiful Susan over here, who should be your poster child for WEMA. Okay,
Oh, yeah, I know.
because one of the most beautiful ladies I've ever met, spiritually and mentally.
Oh, yeah.
And we have rehearsed and physically, if you want to throw that in. But we have rehearsed over 4 weeks, put over 48 hours and 82 hours of editing for this show.
That's
The
right.
show's going to be unbelievable, from Nat
Presented by
King Cole,
T.
Tony
Fox.
Bennett, Frank Sinatra, from Phantom of the Opera to some of the greats. I would love for you guys to be there on the 26th because you guys are VIP. And we would love to have you in front seat because you're going to see something.
What time are you doing
It's
it?
at 7 p.m. It's only an hour show, and it's going to be fabulous because we got the mayor, Oscar Goodman, opening up the show for us.
Oh,
so
my
that's
gosh.
going to be fabulous.
It'll be great.
You know, the
Okay.
26th.
Well, I had, when our show, we got our mayor.
Yes.
They gave me the key to the bank. And that was Carl Grosso.
Were
Which
you-
was
Oh, Carl, that's how it happened, huh?
You know what, January? We haven't forgotten about you, so hold on there.
Jan.
We love you, Jan. Oh, she's still
If
there.
you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, and we got a full house today. And January Jones on the line here with her success stories that she's sharing, and we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
For all time, yours and mine.
A radio show that's fun. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Chef, we not only got one recipe, but we got two Chef Michael recipes this morning. That was great. I love brajol. Oh my gosh. So we've got January Jones on the phone, and she's an author. She's got her own blog talk radio, and now tell us about how you got started in that, January.
Oh, well, I've been doing talk radio. I did it in Los Angeles, and I thought I'd retired and I retired to Arizona. So I thought, well, I'll play golf and eat chocolate. Turns out it's like the mafia. They suck you back in. And so I started just doing the show once a week at Blog Talk. Now it's blossomed, and I do it 3 times a week live at iHeartRadio, and then we're syndicated at 3 networks. So the show goes out 60 times a month and 15 times a week.
That's
it's
great.
a fun show because what we do is we have people share their stories, and we have
Like we do.
it's very eclectic because we can talk when we're talking about success stories. We can talk about any field, any opportunity, any experience, any age. So it's an amazing opportunity to meet a lot of fun people like you do on your show. We have a lot of authors who come on who have books that are coming out, and they'll share their books.
What is this talking dog Zoe superstar tells all?
That is my superstar dog, Zoe. She's a golden noodle, and she has... she's
A golden noodle?
Yes, she's a golden noodle.
What's a golden noodle?
Golden noodle doodle.
Noodle doodle? Is that part poodle?
Yeah, she's part poodle and part golden retriever.
Oh, retriever. Oh, wow. I'd never heard him called a noodle. That's an interesting combination. I had a golden retriever, and I've had poodles, but yeah, that's an interesting combination.
Yeah. When you combine them, it's a fantastic dog because she's smart as a poodle and she has the disposition of a golden.
Does she jump like a poodle?
She did a thing on YouTube, and she has a following. A lot of people want to interview her and have her on their radio shows.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, but she only speaks on YouTube. She doesn't do personal appearances.
Well, that's funny. Well, listen, where can people find out about you, January?
Well, actually, my website is very simple. It's JanuaryJones.com.
Okay.
And my website has links to all my books, all my radio shows, all the different things that are happening. And it's a very simple JanuaryJones.com.
Great, great. Well, thank you for being on the show, and we look forward to hearing more about you and from you. Yeah, and your book that you wrote that tells all, and it shares the success stories that you've gathered, from your shows.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be in Vegas in October. I'll send you an email because I have another fun book, Thou Shalt Not Lie, the 11th Commandment, and I'd love to share that with your listeners.
October when?
We're going over October 23rd. That's our anniversary.
Oh.
So we'll be there through the 25th to 26th.
Well, that's too bad. If you want to come in a few days early and catch our show, we've got a big band show over at Canyon Gate Country Club, 16-piece big band. We've got 5 performers performing with us. We've got Chef Michael, of course, Peter Pavone, Mark Giovi, David DaCosta, myself, and Jimmy Molador, the great legendary saxophonist. Yes. And of course, with my dad's 16-piece big band. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Supposed to be a fortune.
I love it.
Well, give me a call and let me know then when you get into town, okay?
Okay, will do. And thank you so much for having me on the show. It's been fun meeting you and visiting with your listeners.
Thanks a lot, January.
Love you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Take care.
Thanks for the recipe.
Thanks. Well, so anyway, and we've got another caller, Dave. Who's Dave? Dave, where are you?
Hello.
Hi, Dave.
Yes, I'm a surprise caller and a local listener.
A local listener. Surprise caller.
And if you and Chef Michael can guess who I am, you get to disown me.
Is this Shiny Mohawk Jason?
Yes. Okay.
I recognize your voice.
I gotta say something.
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say, because then I'll say something.
I gotta say something about Shiny Mohawk Jason. I met them people at the place that we just left.
Yeah.
And they were fans.
In fact, C.C. Spencer brought him over.
Right.
Yeah.
They were fans.
Yeah.
Him and his wife come to every show. They're there 2 hours earlier to get a seat.
And
He's the last one. Him and his wife are the last one to leave, and they help me break the drums down. They get them stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's a lot of work for me. You know what I mean? And this guy will stay all night. And I want to publicly thank you, Jay, for being so nice, for being not only a great friend, but a good friend.
And he's a guitar player,
and you're a
too,
great guitar
and
player.
singer,
He makes some beautiful CDs for us of the 50s music. He's just one of them rare guys, and his
and
wife
originals, too.
that
He wrote
just
an original
like to help
song.
out. You know what I mean?
He wrote an original song for you, Michael.
Yes. And
Tell him what it is. Tell him what it is, Dave.
How's it go?
It's Top Ramen. It's called the Top Ramen Blues. Yeah, I was going to say that a cup of coffee in the morning and your radio show for me is a perfect combination. And I was going to say after each show, I always make one of Chef Michael's famous top ramen recipes.
I don't want to see a top ramen for the rest of my life. Let me tell you, I've seen enough of them.
Hey,
I wanted to make a quick announcement that tonight I will be playing guitar and sitting in with a band. And that'll be tonight at the German American Social Club of Nevada.
Okay.
And it's the address is 1110 East Lake Mead Boulevard at Las Vegas Boulevard at the intersection on the northeast corner of the intersection, just past the signal light to your left. And it's a $4 cover charge, and the show is from 7 to 10 p.m. And I will be sitting in, but I think I'm going to only play 2 songs, and I don't know at what point I will be up there playing, but I'm going to be allowed, I think, to play 2 songs. So I just wanted to let anybody know that announcement.
That is great. Tonight
great.
Over at the German American Club, Social Club, and that's 1110 East Lake Mead Boulevard at Lake Mead at Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yes.
And $4 cover charge, and you can go see Jason, Shiny Jason. Shiny Mohawk Jason. I got tongue-tied there for a minute.
we thank you.
Twisted up.
We thank you, Big M, and we're going to see you. At the Tuscany tomorrow. And we love you, buddy. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you for your time, and well, have a great day.
And thank you for everything you guys do. Okay, you and Karen, sure. I mean, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I know you're picking up Claudia to come over to the show tomorrow night, and we appreciate that too.
Yes, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay.
And, well, have a great day, and I'll get back to my coffee and my top.
You have a great
Thanks for
day,
calling
man.
in. Okay, bye, Dave. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. What a nice guy.
So, T-Fox, all right,
Yes.
tell us about your show this 26th.
Oh my God,
This
it's going
Friday.
to be amazing, and as I said, it's bringing back the nostalgic of yesteryear. It's going to be a wonderful show. We're taking you back to the good days of, oh my gosh, from Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole to some of the greats of the good Follies days of when you had the Follies dancers. I'm so blessed to have a person with me right now, like I said, by the name of Mr. Rich Rizzo and his Las Vegas Folly Girls, because he brought back what we haven't seen in a long time. And the most important part of this, as Chef Mike was saying, is that, you know, you're speaking about, you know, the senior community and bringing back. See, people don't understand that seniors are the ones who are really having their pensions and come and see the full shows.
Yeah.
They're the ones who want to enjoy and sit back and enjoy. So what happens is that, you know, you either got one, you got dinner, or you have a show. Having a dinner and a show is beautiful. So I think that's a wonderful idea that you have, and we're gonna. But
what I love about Rich
we missed
is that he's bringing back, when he brought the Follies, he brought back topless, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it, man.
we have a burlesque that's
It
in our
never
show.
left.
We have a real burlesque.
Never left, Mike.
You know, we see that's
You
what
went
happens.
and came back.
See, when you're in the middle of two Italians, and I'm black and Italian, it's really crazy because we have a burlesque, beautiful woman, and she's going to come in, and her name is
She's our
Suzanne
bombshell.
Gibson.
yes.
Bambi, no.
She's our
that's-
bombshell.
No,
not
we
you,
have-
Suzanne.
no.
Well, he's
Rich.
pointing at you.
Rich, can you tell us who it is?
It's our bombshell, sensual Suzanne Gibson.
Is she going topless?
I'm not
You're talking
topless.
The one who's going.
no,
We're talking about our burlesque dancer.
For Bambi Jones.
Bambi.
I forgot.
Bambi?
Yes.
Who's going topless? That's all I want to know.
Bambi's going to go bottomless.
I'm red.
She's gonna do it in style. But the most
Do it in style, good.
important thing about the show, you guys out there, and we're doing very well because it's over a 500 seater. We're almost sold out, which is a blessing right at the minute. And I was going to say that what makes it so great is we have put, almost like if I'm putting a dinner together, salt, pepper, parsley. How do you say
Great
that?
garlic.
recipe.
It's almost a great recipe because you got R&B and soul with a little bit of the Sinatra days, along with the Follies of yesteryear. So when you put that and bake it into the oven,
What a
we have
combination.
a great,
Now, where's that
great
gonna be
stew.
again?
And it's going to be Rich.
Anthem.
At the an anthem. At
Freedom Hall.
Sun City Anthem. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Susan. You do good.
Anthem's Freedom Hall
Yes.
on the 26th,
It's in
which
Sun-
is Friday at 7 o'clock.
Sun City is Sun City Anthem. We have our flyers we're putting out right now, but it's Sun City Anthem, and it's at the Freedom Hall Theater, like she said, and you know exactly where it is. It's a beautiful place, and it's just got, like I said, it's over 500 in seating. It's going to be fun and exciting, and the tickets are only
$500
I
each.
think they're
$5,695.95. But
put it on their charge.
but you get a
card.
special VIP for only $18.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
How about seniors? They get a break because I'm a senior.
You know what? Seniors always should get a break.
Senior
55
community.
and over, you deserve everything. If you can move into Sun City, Summerlin for 55 and over, then you deserve to have the best.
That's right. That's right. Well,
And
thank
it's
you.
at 7 p.m.
7
that it
p.m.
starts.
Thank
and we would
you.
love for all of you to come, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful
And
show.
what's the price for the tickets?
And the price for the tickets are $18.
$18.
The name of the show is called The House Party 4.
The House Party.
Yes, this is my house
4.
party, and we call it a celebration of life because we have the beautiful dancers, believe it or not, from the. Can you mind, ladies? Can I tell you?
55? No, we love it.
From
We're
the
proud of
ages
it.
from the ages of what?
55
To what?
To 83.
Did y'all hear that out there?
Oh my God.
And y'all wondering at 23 if you can kick your leg up?
And you know what?
guess what? This one that's 79 years old, Claire.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
She has beautiful body,
Yes,
and I
she
just
does.
found out that she was the one they used her body to promote Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Are
And
you
she's
serious?
Still got that body.
And the crazy
She's got
part
$1
is,
million leg.
crazy part is we're doing a beautiful.
Still got the body.
We're doing
too.
a beautiful segment together, me and
Yep.
Susan, and they're
Yep.
called Tangerine Honey.
Honey,
And
right.
you talking about kicking like a silhouette in Roger Rabbit. Remember Jessica Rabbit?
Yes, I remember.
You're going to get a Jessica Rabbit
That's right.
scene. I
That's
promise
great.
you that. So
Well,
come
you gotta
and
come
enjoy it.
out and
Yes.
see us.
And I have
Be
Rich
inspired.
Rizzo. I mean, Rich is
I mean,
the best.
this is the choreographer
That was,
of Jubilee.
by the way, give credit where credit's due. Tangerine Honey was written by Frank Marino.
Yeah.
Oh,
Frank,
Frank
my brother.
Marino.
Who was
Wow.
Thank you,
who
Frank.
was still at the Stratosphere all
Right,
the time.
right.
Yeah.
Richie, who was the guy that the choreographer that did West Side Story?
Jerome Robbins.
That was the guy. I always thought that was you. Don't ask me why.
He's my cousin.
Is that your cousin?
Yeah, we're related. Same
No, I'm
finger-
serious.
We
I
got the
really
same
thought that
finger
it was.
snap.
I always thought that was you. I'm not kidding you. I thought that you
Well, you know,
choreographed it.
I've
got
done
somebody-
3 West Side Stories
He's done
here.
everything else.
Oh, you have, yeah. You know, we've got somebody sitting here who's very quiet, and he's sitting here on his iPad,
Yeah, he's
posting,
another world.
Nice guy.
posting and tweeting all this stuff while we're all
He's
talking
booking numbers.
around.
What is he doing?
Bobby Brooks Wilson. Oh my gosh, Bobby Brooks
Hey, I
Wilson.
love
Yes,
you,
hey
man.
Bobby.
My brother.
Listen, what are you working on? Let's borrow one of those microphones there from Rich. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
There you go.
A couple of great things are coming out.
Okay.
My third single went out last Friday, and we debuted at 88, the top 100 in the country, on adult contemporary, which was a record-setting debut for me. My third single to charts, so I'm very happy about that. The song that released was "Your Love Is Lifting Me Higher," which is my dad's signature song. We released it as a tribute to him. 30 years ago this month, he passed away. So
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. He got sick,
He got
but
sick, yeah.
he actually passed away 30 years ago. He got sick in September, passed away in January. So this is our tribute to him, which is surprisingly is flying up the charts. And my
a great
Nashville
song.
called me yesterday and said last night and said we think we made top 40 because it comes out tomorrow.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so
That's moving up
2
the
weeks.
charts fast.
Yeah, that's
That
2
is
weeks. Yeah,
really
yeah.
amazing. Now, this is your third single.
That's the third
on
single.
the AC channel.
Yeah, the first on the AC
Billboard.
charts.
Yeah,
The
charts.
first 2 singles peaked at number 10, and which earned me a Grammy nomination in 4 categories.
Oh my gosh.
R&B Artist of the Year, R&B Song of the Year, R&B Album of the Year, and
Wow.
Gospel. So for 2014. So that was a surprise.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so and then I have my very own first show in Samstown, December the 5th, which is a little early, but I want to put it out there, December the 5th, because it's an honor to be able to work where you live.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Me, Fox knows we spend most of 90% of our time on the road flying to our gigs because the shows are not here.
That's right.
Let's tell the truth. The shows
And
are
they
not
should
here.
say
folks.
entertainment capital of the year.
Because we have too many
It is entertainment capital.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, it is.
Did you hear? I mean, did you bring your CD, the new single?
I have
with
the
us?
single with me, and
Okay, good.
that
Let's-
album is called "It's About Time." Actually, a signature song I wrote myself, but the single released is "Your Love Is Lifting Me Higher." It goes like this.
Okay, here we go. Bobby Brown Brooks. Bobby Brooks Wilson. Where did I get Bobby?
Tongue twist.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Your side forevermore. You know your love, it keeps on lifting higher, higher and higher. You know your love, oh yeah, keep on lifting me higher and higher. Once I was downhearted. Disappointment was my closest friend, but then you came and it soon departed. You know he never showed his face again. You know your love, it keeps on lifting me higher. You know your love, keep on lifting me higher and higher. Oh,
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. That is Bobby Brooks Wilson and his newest single that is already topping the charts, and we think it's getting up into the top 10. We're going to find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow.
I mean, oh my gosh,
good-looking
it's about
CD too.
time.
Thank you.
It's about time,
Thank
and
you.
that's your
About
title of your
time.
album.
Yes, it is.
What a beautiful album, and you've got some standards on here, and you've also got some originals.
Yeah, the original "It's About Time" actually was a song I wrote a few years ago. And actually, the song came to me a dream, and then I sent it to my publisher, and he asked me who helped me with the song. And I said, I got it in a dream. He says, it's perfectly written. And so it was published in New York with Chevis Publishing, big publishing company. They take care of Johnny Mathis, all the greats.
It's wonderful.
So when and this guy was my mentor. So when I sent him the song, he said, you got to save this. So this was my first opportunity to record it.
Love it.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
Yeah.
So it's about time.
And it's not my favorite on the CD, but everybody who tweets out says that that's their favorite song.
Really?
Because it's familiar to them. That's
Well, if it touches their heart, you know, that's the thing. And
It's About Time is a song about somebody that you've been loving, someone you've loved near and dear friend that does not recognize you no more than as a friend. And then one day they awaken and go, oh, my best friend has been here all along.
Ah, I got chills.
And to keep the legacy living from someone that's so great.
That's right.
It feels weird sitting next to him because he looks so much like him.
It's a kind of it's probably a double-edged sword, you know, trying to keep the legacy alive.
It is a double-edged sword.
And then also having your
like crazy.
own identity.
Yeah, you get judged like crazy.
And we've seen it.
I've gone to shows where the people are sitting with their arms crossed, looking at me, like, I knew your father. So
right.
Who are you?
Show me what you can do.
Who are you?
That's right.
Who are you? And
that's right.
And then by the end of the show,
you prove yourself.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I open my mouth, I'll tell you, my biggest challenge was Apollo.
Was it?
Maxine,
my God.
Maxine, the producer of the Apollo, called me and said, we want you to come and do a Jackie Wilson song. And I said, okay. So I go there, and she goes, well, where's your get up? Where's your hair? I said, I thought you wanted me to come as an artist. She goes, no, we don't want you. We want Jackie.
You want Jackie. You met with the brothers and sisters in
New York. So I pulled out my costume, did my hair up, because I normally wear it slicked back. Yeah. And then he goes, and then they brought me on, and Steve Harvey was the host.
Harvey?
Yeah, so he looked at me, and he moved the mic and says, I hope you're good, because they're going to eat you alive.
And tore it up.
And they were booing me when I walked out. I walked out in the blue sharkskin suit,
and they were booing you?
And they was like, boo, boo, and 2 seconds, and Harvey, said, I feel for you. I said, no, I'm good.
Oh, that's when you came on the stage.
Yeah, when I walked on.
Right.
I touched
but then when you were done singing,
whatever that piece of wood.
Right.
Yeah, and then they booed me, and he says, good luck, and then I went on, and they went nuts.
Did he say blue sharkskin suit?
Blue sharkskin.
Sharkskin.
That sounds like a name of a song. Thank you.
That's a good idea.
I got to say thank you to everybody for being here. I know T. Fox, you got a song queued up to play going out as we're leaving. But Bobby Brooks, thank you so much for this, and I want you to sign it for me.
Okay.
And we're going to be playing it in this car as soon as we get in there. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your latest single, your third single on the AC charts and the top 100. That is so amazing. And
this is my new Christmas CD.
Yeah.
And this is my new Christmas
CD.
And then also to Rich Rizzo and to Suzanne Gibson for being here, and for Chef Michael. Here is T. Fox singing one of his songs from his Christmas album. And we're going to see you tomorrow again here on Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. This is T. Fox.
So have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away.
Get to the M Resort.